Fuck off!
Well, hello, my name is Freaky, and welcome to my GameStop story. This is going to be the final installment of this story, and hopefully I get all the information laid out on the table for you guys, because a lot of people have been watching my update videos on the GameStop story, and a lot of them are only watching one or two, or skipping around and not really getting the full picture. And this is why I wanted to make this video for you guys today. A lot of people are asking me to do it, and I thought I'd go ahead and actually just tell you guys the whole story, because a lot of them are just in that day and in that moment of all that stuff happening. So I was a little bit heated in the moment, like anyone would if they got a fraudulent charge on their credit card or debit card or anything like that. They're gonna be very, very heated, and a lot of people don't seem like they understand where I'm coming from in those type of videos. So I just wanted to say that mostly those were kind of rants on like the subject at hand, and there was some information that I didn't actually pinpoint to tell you guys in a lot of those update videos, and there's some extra news that I need to tell you guys at the end of this video, so I thought, hey, let's put this all together and make a full video. So the whole story takes off at March 5th. It was really early in the morning. It was about 4 a.m. I was just playing CS, and then right when I know it, I look at my phone after like a half or something, and I end up getting a notification saying that I got something from GameStop, and I was like, oh, okay, it's probably just a little pamphlet flyer thing saying I can get something for cheap. And I actually go and look at it on my phone, and I actually notice that it's an order confirmation. I'm like, wait a second, I'm playing CS. How did I order something? I was like, did I accidentally order something before? Did I pre-order this and it actually went through? No, I didn't do any of these things. And it says, thank you for your order. We appreciate your business. Date, March 5th, 2016. It has the order number and then the amount, $63.35. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of money. So I instantly go and check my bank account to make sure it wasn't taken out, just in case this was a fraud email or just a spam email virus or something like that. So I ended up finding out there's nothing taken out of my account, and I instantly go and, just in case, I reply to this email saying that this order number was sent to my email, saying I have purchased Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and at the time it has no console tag, so I didn't know if it was PC, I didn't know if it was PS4, I didn't know if it was Xbox One, and I said, it doesn't show up in the order history. Plus, I don't have my credit card info even on my GameStop account, so how would this even have gone through? I would like this removed as quickly as possible and refunded my money. Thank you. That's all I stated as a response to this, just in case if it was a real email, and it actually became true. It was a real email. And on March 6th, I end up going to my bank and I asked them, what should I do? How should I get my money back? Because a fraud purchase was charged on my debit/credit card. And the lady sarcastically remarked to me saying, are you sure this was a fraud charge? Are you sure you haven't visited this place before? And I was like, I have visited this place before, but it was about 4 years ago was the last time that I actually purchased something from them. And she just made it seem like it was my fault, and then end of it, she says that I need to actually go to GameStop and tell them about this fraud charge, and she printed out the information, which was the fraud charge, and she's like, here you go, now take this to GameStop. So on March 8th, I end up actually going to GameStop, right? And I showed them this printed off thing saying that, hey, this was taken out from me. It was $63.35. It was for Plants vs. Garden Warfare 2 Zombies thing or whatever it was. And I was like, can you look up the order number? Because this wasn't on my account. I don't know how someone got my credit card information, my phone number, everything, when I have this on me all the time. So I was kind of thinking maybe it was something outside. Maybe someone hacked into my computer and stole my information or whatever it was. So I go in there and they say, hey, we won't be able to look at your order number at all. We can't even look that up in our system. And we also can't look up your account information whatsoever. So you're going to have to call customer support. Sorry. So I was a little bit furious because I was like, I really wish they could have helped me out in this situation, or at least looked it up, or at least like called, you know, customer support from their GameStop or something like that to help me out, and at least say, okay, we can put this on hold so the payment doesn't go through or doesn't really get charged to your account. But no, sadly I have to wait. So cancel my credit card that day. I was like, okay, well, obviously this can't go on any longer. The debit card / credit card needs to be canceled. So I canceled it immediately because no more purchases were being on. And I was like, screw it, I'll just wait for another credit card. So on March 15th, I got a strange text. Now, you guys won't believe me, but this literally happened. I got a text from a number that I can't display on the screen just in case if you send them text or anything. They basically say, can you send me that code? And instantly I was like, wait a second. This is a little weird. A week later, someone that probably stole my information to buy this game asked me if I could send a code. Like, what else can you send me that code even mean? Seriously. And I send back a question mark. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Like, I kind of know what he's talking about, but this is really strange that someone texted me about this. And then they text me back, Mom, with a question mark. And I was like, code for what? So it was really, really strange. So I instantly had my dad look up the phone number at the state database because he's a cop and he can look up all this stuff. He brought back about a week later a whole list of the phone numbers and who had the phone numbers and when they were used and time periods and everything like that. And if they're Verizon or Sprint or US Cellular or anything like that. And we actually found out that there was actually a missing time period between 2015 and when this person actually texted me, so there's no information on who had the phone number, what it was under, or anything like that. It was just like a missing time gap, like no one had this number, so it was obviously a ditch phone number that someone would use for a situation like this. So later on, it goes down the line, all that is over with. About 2 weeks later, I get a email from GameStop finally, responding to me about this fraudulent charge, and this is what it reads. Dear Thomas, thank you for contacting GameStop. We are and will be more than glad to assist you with any inquiry that you may have regarding this order. The email address you have contacted us from does not match any order on file. For the security of your order, we need to verify some information on the order placed. Please reply with all the following information listed for your order placed. And it says the full billing number, the billing address, the phone number, email address, and all that good stuff, right? But basically, it had my address, it had my email, it had my full name, it had my phone number, and GameStop said that the email address that I have contacted us from, which is the exact same email address this guy used for the fraudulent charge, does not match any order on file, which is really, really weird because I could look up the order number since it was given to me through a guest thing because it wasn't actually on my GameStop account, but that was the only way for me to look it up, right? And it had all the information that was actually my information, and GameStop saying that it wasn't on an order on file, which is really, really strange to me. So I replied with all the same stuff that, I would have given them, right? And exactly, I believe, 4 days later, I receive another email from them replying to me. And they say, Dear Thomas, thank you for contacting GameStop. We apologize for the delay and any confusion placing your order may have caused you. We understand how important it is for you, and we are here to help you. According to our records, your order, blank, 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 has already been shipped successfully on March 5th, 2016. We apologize for any inconveniences may have caused you, and I apologize, but we are not able to process any refunds or replacement once the order date is already outside the 30-day return time frame. So at this moment, I was really irritated at this. I was like, how could they just, email me and respond to me after exactly a month later and tell me, oh, hey, that was that fraudulent charge, you said that was placed on your account. Well, we responded to you 31 days later, and it's past our 30-day time period, which is the return time period, and you can't return it now. And it really bugged me, so I was like, well, I guess I don't know what to do now. I might as well go to the Better Business Bureau for a fact of trying to get my money back, because otherwise I'm sitting here with a game that I don't even want, and, a purchase that I didn't even make. So I had to go there to at least get my money back, right? The credit card has been disabled, all this good stuff, right? So I go to the Better Business Bureau. I basically tell them that there's a fraud purchased on my account. I contacted GameStop. They said they would respond to me within a certain time period. They did not within the 30-day period, which I was offered, and then they said I couldn't return the item. The item was $63.35. I would like this amount of money due back to my debit/credit card, and that's all I wanted. So I actually end up getting a reply from GameStop on April 22nd on the Better Business Bureau complaint site, and this is exactly what it says. It says, Dear Thomas, on our behalf of GameStop, we apologize for this poor experience in association with our company. You have been issued a refund for this order that you state was fraudulently made. Please allow 3 to 5 business days for this to reflect into your account. If you have any additional questions, I am here for you. Well, thank you, GameStop, for being here for me, because this is all I wanted from the get-go. And exactly exactly a day later, I look into my bank account, and I'm actually getting the money back, which was processed, which was fantastic. I'm happy that, you know, I actually ended up getting my money back from the fraudulent charge. And this has been the update video. A lot of people are like, he's just doing it for the views. He's just doing it for the attention. He's doing it for clickbait and GameStop and hating on GameStop because that is the cool thing to do on YouTube. No, I didn't even know that was the cool thing to do on YouTube. If I knew that was the cool thing to do on YouTube, I would have did that for every single video, but I'm not that type of person. So, you know what happens when you get a fraudulent charge? You know what happens when your bank's stupid and they won't even help you out with the fraudulent charge and get your money back? You know what happens when, you know, you get a text from the person that actually made this fraudulent charge? You get pissed off. And this is what happened to me in those videos. I made these update videos when I was heated because I thought it'd be the most entertaining, the most, like, hyped up and amped up way to go. But I thought, hey, we might as well make update 4 for all those people that are saying I'm just doing it for the views. I'm lying about every single thing that I say in these videos. Oh, it just feels good to get this off my chest and finally move on with the world. And I don't dislike GameStop, you know, I just dislike their practices. The whole world is switching to digital anyway, so I won't have to worry about them anytime soon. And if I ever want a physical copy of a game, a controller, a headset, a pillow, or a fleshlight, I can always pick up these things on Amazon.